Up with KREM begins now.
We want to start this morning taking a live look out over downtown Spokane. We have snow falling across the region right now. This is the third round we have gotten, and we're tracking right now what roads look like as the snow continues falling.
Now let's take a live look at I-90 right now, where you could see road conditions, also a little bit dicey as we get started here on this Tuesday morning. Give yourself plenty of time as the snow continues to fall right now. It is a weather impact alert day here on Up with KREM. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. We have team coverage this morning. So KREM 2's Regan Gallo is tracking snow across the inland northwest in our storm tracker. Before we get to Regan, though, we want to start with our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick. So Thomas, you said that the snow is continuing to come down this morning. How much longer does it last?
Yeah, it looks like this snowfall is probably only going to last another 30 minutes for Spokane, but give it another 2 to 3 hours for the Palouse, as you still got a couple waves of snow yourself. So before 5 a.m., we had an addition to our winter weather advisories, which now include Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and the Palouse regions until 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. respectively. That's all the purple shaded areas you see on your screen. That to account for all these snowy and icy road conditions. You just saw a peek at I-90, which just got snow covered all over again due to this wave of snow, which came down quite heavily. Just experienced it from our own outdoor weather center, and we got a fresh dusting of snow on top of already 1 to 2 inches that fell from yesterday and last night. Starting to lighten up over Coeur d'Alene, same in Post Falls, but still coming down decently heavily or moderately for Spokane and Spokane Valley. But all this snowfall is moving southward, so it should not last for much longer. And this is the final wave of snow that we're going to get. Just got heavier, though, over Medical Lake and Cheney. So expecting probably another ½ inch of snow to add up from this particular wave of snow that's crossing past I-90 right now.
Well, we have team coverage this morning continuing with KREM 2's Regan Gallo.
Whenever we get weather like this, we do send out the storm tracker so you know what it looks like before you head out the door. Let's get out to Regan now. Regan, what are you seeing?
Good morning, Tim and Nicole. Definitely a lot of snowfall. We were out in the West Plains on Highway 2. Let me take a look at our front camera here on the storm tracker as we have headed towards Fairchild Air Force Base, and you can hear it where even the storm tracker is being challenged on the roads out here. The snow is falling. It's a little lighter than it was earlier this morning, but it's definitely foggy. Visibility is down. People are definitely driving slow as they're heading into Spokane, but we are having a lot of fun trying to stay as safe as possible, and that's what we want drivers to do this morning as they are outside headed to their commute or to school, wherever they may be going today. But definitely slushy, definitely want to slow down, especially on Highway 2, which is where we are with that snowfall. So we're going to have more storm tracking in the show today. Make sure to keep us updated from the studio, but out here we're seeing snow.
Thank you, Regan. We're taking a live look at traffic now at I-90 in Hamilton. You can see this traffic camera showing exactly how intense that snow is coming down this morning. You can even see the snow building up on I-90 on the shoulder and on spots where cars are not trafficking as often. The good news is our treated roads are faring much better this morning. And like Regan mentioned, some of those spots that have a lot more traffic are doing better. As for actual conditions and congestion, we're actually not seeing much in terms of congestion. People are moving slower, but it's not causing, well, it looks like this one has a major backup here. So anyways, lots of things happening here on our roads. But a quick traffic note here. This is from I-90 westbound near Medical Lake is back open this morning. So this is not a live look here. This from about 8:30 last night until 10 p.m., about 10 miles west of Spokane near Medical Lake. WashDOT had to close the freeway because of this crash with a semi-truck. Again, closed from about 8:30 to 10 last night. This is all just a great reminder, be careful in these snowy and freezing temperatures. We want to take a look at your wake-up call this morning. With the snow, we want to see your pictures. So text us to 509-448-2000 and make sure to include where you're sending those photos in from. We're very excited to see all of the pictures of this wonderful snow. Of course, it can cause some issues with getting out the door, on our roads, but it is always beautiful as well. This feels like our first big snowfall where everybody is getting a nice little blanket here. Someone from 5:30 this morning in Moscow, Idaho, North Spokane, Morgan Acres, north of Arlington Elementary. Some great pictures. Keep texting us.
Yes, the pictures look very nice, and if you can build a little mini snowman out of that, all the more power to you. Just with a lot of us just getting underway for our morning commute, you'll want to give yourself a little extra time just to get to your destination safely and slowly, because you just saw those I-90 pictures, and it does look pretty intense. Thankfully, this is not going to last all day. In fact, it probably doesn't even last for the rest of the hour here in Spokane, because this wave of snow that we're seeing stretching along that I-90 corridor will ultimately drift southward, so it should be out of Spokane in the next 20 to 30 minutes. But it's still got to pass through areas like the Palouse still to go. Meanwhile, there's still snow showers in that aforementioned region. So Pullman, Moscow, and even out towards Lewiston, these regions still getting a bit of snow, and that northerly batch will be on the way. So you still have probably a couple more waves to go before we get to a more calm afternoon.
Well, for a second day now, there will be no school for the Moses Lake School District. Despite the snow, this is not because of the weather.
The Moses Lake Education Association teachers are on the picket line again today after failed negotiations. KREM 2's Cody Proctor has more on where things stand right now.
Thanksgiving breaks extending even longer now for students in the Moses Lake School District after the district announced Monday that they are canceling school for a second day after teachers went on strike. Now take a look behind me. We're at Moses Lake High School, and on Monday morning there were teachers out here trading in their classrooms for picket signs saying they're on strike. Now this comes after the school district and the Moses Lake Education Association were unable to come to an agreement during Sunday's mediation session. The contract with the union ended in June, and the two sides have been negotiating since then. The association is asking the district to bring back some educational programs. They also say teachers have lost prep time each of the last 2 years. The district, though, says it is offering more planning time for teachers, professional development, and a salary increase. In the past few years, the district had an $11 million accounting error, and 2 levies failed, leading to a $20 million shortfall. A levy did pass recently, but the district says that money won't be available until this spring.
According to MLEA President Heather Whittall, they believe the school district has the money to fund what they're asking for.
We're down to just a couple of terms, so we're really hoping that this is kind of the push to get us there, and we hope that the community knows we want the best for the kids.
The Moses Lake School District shared a statement with KREM 2 saying in part, quote, MLSD remains committed to negotiating in good faith to reach an agreement that is fair, fiscally responsible, and can be sustained over the long term. The district says as of 3:30 Monday afternoon, they have not received any proposals or responses from the association. They said they planned to be available throughout the night to review any proposals they do get from the union. Now, as we mentioned, school was canceled Monday, and according to the school district, any days that students missed during this work stoppage will be added to the end of the school year. In Moses Lake, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.
Today is Giving Tuesday. The day actually started back in 2012 as a way to encourage people to give back and do good. If you plan on donating today, there are some steps that you can take to make sure your good deed does not fall into the wrong hands. The Washington Attorney General's office is reminding people to keep an eye out for spoofing, phishing, and payment scams. This also means do not click on suspicious links sent to you or share personal information over the phone. When in doubt, call the charity directly. The AG's office is hosting an in-person and virtual training on how to avoid charity fraud. Tomorrow, you can go to the Neal Public Library in Pullman or the Spokane Public Library on Spokane South Hill. You can visit the Attorney General's website for more information.